Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, continuing from the previous video, I'm going to show you another example by using LARCA here. Remember, LARCA is the 5 steps that we are going to use to solve equations involving trigo functions. In this question, we have 2 sine 2 theta equals to 2/3 for theta that is between negative 180 until 180. Make sure to put negative here. There's some typo in your notes. So, to solve this, we're going to use that 5 steps, LARCA. The first step is L, and if you recall back, the first step is to make sure that our trigo function here is in linear form. And that linear form means the highest power of trigo function must be 1. And since we have sine 2 theta here, which means this trigo function already has power 1. So that is our first step. We are going to copy that over here. But to proceed to the next step, we need to make sure that we only have trigo function here. And that means we need to move these two to the other side. And we are going to get sine 2 theta equals to 1/3. Then we can move on to the second step. And the second step is to find basic angle. To find basic angle, we need our calculator here. So take out your calculator. Look at our range here. Since our range here is in degree, so we need to make sure that this calculator's mode must be in degree. Then we need to press shift, and since our function here is sine, so we're going to press sine. Make sure to have bracket 1/3, and then press equal. So this is your basic angle, 19.47. Next, the third step is to find the range. We need to make sure that the range that we're going to use match with our angle here. See, this is for theta, but in our question here, the angle is 2 theta. So let's rewrite the range back. The range that they gave us is theta that is between negative 180 until 180. And to modify our range to match with our angle, we need to multiply everything by 2. So we are going to get negative 360 degree. This becomes 2 theta, and this one becomes 360 degree. And this would be our new range. Fourth step, to find its quadrant. And to find quadrant, we need to sketch Cartesian plane with a stack. Our angle has the positive value for sine. Therefore, in the Cartesian plane here, it will be in the first quadrant and the second quadrant, with basic angle 19.47. So the last step to find the answer from our Cartesian plane here. But if you can see from our range here, we have positive and negative angle. And because of that, it could be very tricky to find the answer. So I'm going to make 2 Cartesian plane. One for clockwise rotation and the other one for anti-clockwise rotation. We're going to start with the positive angle first. That means anti-clockwise rotation. For anti-clockwise rotation, we are going to start from 0 degree here to 360 degree. So the same as before, everything that the range touches will be our answer. So the first answer would be from the first quadrant. So we're going to have 2 theta equals to 19.47. I need to remind you that this angle have to be 2 theta and not theta, because this coming from our question here, 2 theta. So make sure the answer that we write here to match with our given angle here. The second answer would be in the second quadrant. And since this is our basic angle, our second answer would be 180 degree minus 19.47 degree. And since there's no more answer here, so we are just going to have these 2 answers for the anti-clockwise rotation. Moving on to the negative angle here, as before, we are going to start with 0 degree, but this time we are going to move this in clockwise direction. And everything that the range touches will be our answer. Our third answer lies in the second quadrant here. Because this is a negative angle, this one will be negative 180 degree minus 19.47 degree. And the fourth answer is in the first quadrant here. And because this is our basic angle, that means it's negative 360 degree plus 19.47 degree. So, let me explain the answer back. The first answer, this one, coming from this angle here. The second answer coming from this angle here. The third answer is from here. And the fourth answer coming from here. So let's simplify our answer. We have 2 theta equals to 19.47 degree, and then 160.53 degree, negative 199.47 degree, and lastly, negative 340.53 degree. But in this question, we want to find theta and not 2 theta. So we are going to divide everything here by 2. Therefore, our final answer would be theta equals to 9.735 degree, 80.27 degree, negative 99.74 degree, and negative 170.27 degree. Right, so this is our final answer. And I hope you're still okay out there. In our final video, we are going to discuss this question here. It looks difficult, right? But it's actually not. So, I'll see you then. Thank you for your attention. Have a great day and take care.